This Russian shooting robot will destroy Ukraine completely. Machine learning and artificial intelligence are constantly developing in today's time, and this technology is being used in primitive area acquisition methods like warfare. Robots are tremendously more dangerous than human soldiers, and Vladimir Putin has unleashed his war toys against Ukraine. So does this mean that the Terminator Dark Fate is going to happen soon? Well, to know more about it, stay tuned in the video. Welcome to AI Universe. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon to never miss an update on the new things we bring for you regarding the tech and the trends, but also the vital difference between the haves and the have-nots. That being said, let's begin. Russia has launched a devastating attack on Ukraine, a European democracy of 44 million people, bombarding its cities and closing in on the capital, Kyiv, prompting a massive number of refugees. Russia is probably doing this because of the feeling of becoming the USSR again. This dream is not possible without the bloodshed of millions of civilians. In a pre-dawn TV address on 24th February, President Putin declared Russia could not feel safe, develop, and exist because of what he claimed was a constant threat from modern Ukraine. Immediately, airports and military headquarters were attacked. Then tanks and troops rolled in from Russia. Russia annexed Crimea and its ally, Belarus. Big cities have been shelled, neighborhoods razed to the ground, and millions of Ukrainians have fled their homes. And yet Russia bans the terms of war or even invasion, threatening journalists with jail if they do. For President Putin, this is a special military operation. Many of his justifications for war were false or irrational. He claimed that his goals were to protect the people subjected to bullying and genocide and aim for the demilitarization and denazification of Ukraine. There has been no genocide in Ukraine. It is a vibrant democracy, led by a president who is Jewish. How could I be a Nazi? Said Volodymyr Zelensky, who has likened Russia's onslaught to Nazi Germany's invasion in World War II. Ukraine's chief, Rabbi, and the Auschwitz Memorial have also rejected Russia's slur. For this invasion, Russia has developed a fully functional humanoid that shoots guns. The robot is armed and very dangerous. It can cause massive damage to property and life. Its demonstration glance was posted on the verified Twitter page of Dmitry Rogozin, Deputy Prime Minister of the Russian Federation. A humanoid named Fedor is a Russian anthropomorphous robot. This intimidating piece of machinery won't shy away from a physical challenge, like lifting weights, running, shooting, and was even sent to space once. Fedor was developed by the Russian Foundation for Advanced Research Projects. Russia's space-bound humanoid robot, Fedor, Final Experimental Demonstration Object Research, is being trained to shoot guns from both of its hands. The activity will help improve the android's motor skills and decision-making, according to its creators, who have also tried to address concerns that they're developing a real-life Terminator. Robot platform, FEDOR, showed shooting skills with two hands, wrote Russia's Deputy Prime Minister Dmitry Rogozin on Twitter. Fedor stands 180 cm tall and weighs 160 kilograms. It copies human movements, which will enable it to perform tasks that are risky for astronauts strapped onto an exoskeleton. In an interview on the website of the Russian space agency Roscosmos, Fedor developer Yevgeny Dodorov said, "Space is the most important industry for using robots, a dangerous environment for humans. The ideal option for an assistant, and in some cases a complete replacement for a person, is an anthropomorphic robot," Dodorov said. Let's take a look at what other kinds of arms and ammunition, or what Putin's war toys Russia is going to use. Number 1. Robot tanks. Russian scientists claim to have created the world's first autonomous driverless robot tanks, armed with sensors, rockets, machine guns, and flamethrowers, which could wipe out enemy trench positions. Kremlin defense officials claim after successful testing in Syria, the Uran-9 strike robots are now already operational. They are understood to be able to act independently as well as in groups using AI and remote control. Russia is also said to be developing the BMP-T-72 Terminator, which can allegedly survive nuclear explosions and down planes, and the invisible T-14 robot supertank. Number 2. Flying Kalashnikovs. Russia's X-winged Lancelet drones, dubbed Flying Kalashnikovs, could be deployed to down unmanned warplanes. An airborne minefield of the kamikaze weapons would be programmed to loiter above a battlefield and attack surveillance crafts. It could pave the way for the first drone dogfights seen in modern warfare, while Britain and the US will be wary of the drones targeting their naval vessels. Number 3. Self-firing guns. The self-firing AI Kalashnikov rifle with its own brain is still at the prototype stage and appeared recently at an arms show. It can identify targets and pull the trigger without the need for a human shooter. Chief designer Sergei Urzumtsev said the future Russian soldier will only need to give permission to their weapons to find and kill enemies. Number 4. Invisible drones. The S-70 Okotonik or Hunter stealth drone boasts a flat and tailless airframe, making it invisible to radar. It is said to be able to fly from Moscow to London and back on a single mission, and would support Su-57 fighter pilots in packs of up to 4. The drones have missiles, spying radar, and reconnaissance equipment. This shows us how strong Russia is with AI, but let's focus on the Fedor. The interesting part about the robot is that it even has its own Instagram and Twitter accounts. He was sent in an unmanned Soyuz capsule, which failed to dock at the ISS on Saturday, after another attempt on Tuesday was successful. Fedor tweeted, "Sorry for the delay, got stuck in traffic. Be ready to carry on with work." Fedor, who will copy human movements, will help with high-risk tasks at ISS until September 7th, when he is scheduled to return. Roscosmos head Dmitry Rogozin was quoted as telling Interfax news agency that Fedor could help in tests on Russia's new manned transport ship under development, the Federatsiya, or a spacewalk to work on the outside of the ISS. That's what he's being created for. We don't really need him inside the station, Rogozin was quoted as saying. While Fedor is Russia's first robot in space, other countries have previously sent theirs. In 2011, NASA sent up Robonaut 2, a humanoid developed with General Motors that had a similar aim of working in high-risk environments. AFP reported Robonaut 2 was flown back to Earth in 2018 after experiencing technical problems. In 2013, Japan sent up a small robot called Kirobo, developed with Toyota. It was able to hold conversations in Japanese. Soyuz capsules are normally manned, but this time no humans were traveling in order to test a new emergency rescue system. The spacecraft blasted off last Thursday from a Russian spaceport in southern Kazakhstan, with Fedor in the commander's seat. AFP reported that the robot was heard saying, let's go," during the launch, repeating the phrases used by the first man in space, Yuri Gagarin. The ship was carrying scientific and medical equipment and components for the space station's life support system, as well as food, medicines, and personal hygiene products for crew members. A final tweet posted in an account in the robot's name on Tuesday said that it was at the developer's plant outside Moscow. "We are not creating a Terminator, but artificial intelligence that will be of great practical significance in various fields." Mr. Rogozin also posted a short clip showing a Fedor in action, firing a pair of guns at a target board. Alongside the message, "Russian fighting robots, guys with iron nature." Mr. Rogozin was reported to have shot himself in the foot back in 2015, shortly after tweeting support for America's National Rifle Association, though a spokesperson from his office said he hurt himself while playing handball. Several experts have issued warnings about robots and artificial intelligence over recent months. Lord Martin Rees, the Astronomer Royal and Emeritus Professor of Cosmology and Astrophysics at the University of Cambridge earlier this month, said that machines could take over from humans within a few centuries. He also said he believes that alien intelligence, if it does exist, could be electronic and far better suited to space exploration than humans will ever be. Anyway, they are those human-made things that can be intensified at an end, where they can be superior to any person. Russia has realized this and is using this strategy in the wrong way of annexing a full-fledged democratic country and even attacking women and children. The robot, Fedor, is very good on its own, but it's being used as a weapon for the wrong means. Russia is not using technology for security, but for annexation. This may also make a superior point for the Russian win, even though it's a machine for destruction and not creation. And there's the saying that a thing with a bad intention doesn't last long. Well, we can say that Russia is in the lead, but what if Ukraine shows up with its own fighter bot someday? So to never miss an update on such topics, make sure to subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon. That's all for this video. See you in the next one. Until then, peace.